MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Houston Astros.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matty, how about Andrew Benintendi? He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Justin Verlander will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Boston, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Swing and a line drive. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Out in front here is Bogaerts as he drives this one foul down the left side.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. 3-2 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Right there for strike 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Matt, you know, Dixon's interesting. I've seen a lot of pitchers complain because he's the hitter's umpire. He's really tight on the corners. You got to basically put the ball in the middle of the plate to get that call. Pitchers can't stand it. Hitters love him.
And there's ball 1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
This is flared out towards second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but that right there, the soft liner, he'll take it. That's just a product of great swing and hard work.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Gonzalez has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
In now, Mookie Betts. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
I tell you what, if you want to get a lead any time, any ball game, this is the one. Game 1 in the series, take that early lead and put the pressure on the other club to have to react to you, not you reacting to them.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. He's got great power. I love watching a guy who can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Chris Sale gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the division series. Harold, any thoughts?
What he's going to feature today, Matt, he's got the fastball, changeup, slider in his repertoire, and I'm sure we'll see all 3 of those pitches, but he'll use that changeup more as an out pitch, more so than maybe the slider. Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at first base at Mitch Moreland. You know, we talk so often about his offense, but this guy's one of the best defenders in the game.
Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Astros, center fielder, George Springer.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Very high, 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Second, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Into the windup and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now here it comes. Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full, 3-2.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
Hit back up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. So stepping in, Jose Altuve. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled back. Now here's the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by Bogarts. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Moreland.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And this is swung on and missed, and Moreland is set down on strikes for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat. Then he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Reddick is after it, but this will land out there just foul.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. One out, nobody on. And Pedroia swings through that one as he's set down on strikes for the second out.
Batting 7th, third baseman, number
Standing
11.
in, number 11. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now a mid-90s fastball's no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air to right field. Reddick is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. Still nothing. Here's Carlos Correa now, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Carlos Correa.
First pitch on its way, and this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Evan Gattis now standing in. First pitch of the at-bat. Way out in front.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. Pedroia on to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. A beautiful day here in the Space City as we're all set for the third inning in this one on MLB Network. Stepping in, Sandy Leon. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Sandy Leon.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. The pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting ninth, center fielder.
Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Jr.
First offering on its way. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
And this will be fouled away. Ready on 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. McCann corrals it and makes the throw to first. 2 down. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Springer. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. His first homer so far in the series. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. A base hit in his first trip. And he misses with it, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside, 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it. And it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
On the move is Springer. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He hit the corner and tries for third. Throw won't get him. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Red Sox get a run on the solo shot by the X-Man, Xander Bogaerts. Bottom of the third coming up, and it's 1-0 Boston. Stepping in, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Yulieski Gurriel.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Well, sometimes you see diving catches that happen because of a bad route, but that certainly wasn't the case here. That's an exceptional route efficiency as calculated by ShowTrack, and it's evident it was a big reason why he was able to lay out and bring that one in. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Now here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Nope. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Brian McCann is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's going to be a base hit for McCann. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
In now, George Springer. Swing and oh my, hit him with the high and out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His first homer here in the series. And the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
Boy, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Into the box, Alex Bregman. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. We played 3 full, 2-1 Houston. Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Ready for another chance? Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Runner goes for second. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Now batting number 50,
so they can't get the strike him out, throw him out double play as there's a runner in scoring position now following the punch out. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. And low and inside with a fastball as he's got a hot-footed out of there. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Reddick is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 11.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 11. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Astros 2 and the Red Sox 1. Striding in once again, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Altuve.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Betts ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Here's Carlos Correa now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bradley is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Sale sets. First pitch on its way. A changeup over the inside corner. Two runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Bogaerts will make the catch for the final out of the inning. Astros leave one. They still lead it 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sandy León comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Sandy León.
First pitch of the at bat. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded foul. Verlander ready with another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
I like it. Hard line drive on the fastball, hit off the fastball, and good things happen.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. 1 hit's all they get. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Astros on top, 2-1. Now at the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Yulieski Gurriel.
The pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to Moreland. It's a double play.
The catcher, number 16, Ryan McCann.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Nothing doing there for Houston as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Nunez. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Takes a high fastball for a strike. This is line to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. No hits to this point. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Fouled straight back. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. On its way is pitch number 75. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. Mookie Betts will be next. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Here's Mookie Betts. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here, and the runners will stay put here on ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2-0 pitch on the way. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he is in there.
Well, that's one of those unusual plays right there. Great hustle by the runner going to second base. He just picked up your teammate a base hit. They couldn't get the throw to second base in time, therefore he gets a hit.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear that that's going to be the end of the afternoon for Justin Verlander. So as he departs, he'll leave this mess for the bullpen as 3 runners are his responsibility. Francisco Liriano is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Liriano.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with another 2-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. On the ground near home. That winds up foul. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
And he misses there, 1-2.
I like the pitch right there, Matt. Bases loaded. You got to look for that strikeout right there. That's a nasty pitch for the hitter to lay off of. I'd come back with it again.
1 run, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Lays off, 2-2 now.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded to third. This could be two. Altuve for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's George Springer. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Center fielder, George Springer.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
3-0 now. Ready with the 3-0 pitch to right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. Gone into the upper deck. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game. And with it, the Astros have taken a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
The batter.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. And a curious looking swing that time, as he likely had ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-1. And now a pitch on the way. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Ready for another chance? Jose Altuve. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. One out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Hard hit ball to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Well, they did a nice job of trying to change his eye level. The fastball up, off-speed pitch down. Problem was, it just didn't work.
Carlos Correa.
Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Joe Kelly enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Joe Kelly.
First things first, here's a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Standing in now, Carlos Correa, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One 1-0 count. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. An outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. The 2-1 on its way. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Evan Gattis now standing in. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Evan Gattis.
First delivery to him on the way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's the 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's now 3-1 Houston. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Digging in once again, number 11. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 11.
Boy, and good pop to the fastball there from Liriano. Strike 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Look into McCann, the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 3-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Sandy.
Stepping in
Leon.
and ready for another shot, Sandy Leon. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 0-1 pitch. Ball 1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. Jackie Bradley Jr. will be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie.
Digging in to try it again.
Jr.
Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a liner. Oh, and a beautiful diving catch there will end the inning as the side is retired. Another look at a gem at third base as this ball is speared midair. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Addison Reed gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Addison Reed.
Ready for another shot now. Evan Gattis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Evan Gattis.
Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here it comes, 2-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Grounded to short. Bogarts has it. And he'll get in there safely.
No question that he's going to be docked for throwing error there. Looked like the first baseman couldn't decide which way to turn the glove, and by the time he decided, it was too late. Runner on board with the error.
Into the box now, Josh Reddick. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One 0 count. Here it is. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit for Reddick.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
Stepping in now, Yulieski Gurriel, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
Now both runners on the move. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And they will get the lead runner at third. A daring attempt with no outs on the scoreboard, and it doesn't pan out. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
David Price takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Marwin Gonzalez will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 from Price. And a double steal try here. Now a flare out toward right center. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next two hitters coming up.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. A hit in 2 tries so far. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Comes set and the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Number 4, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 out, bases loaded. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-1.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, here we sit. 2 on, 2 outs, 2 strikes. Look, they start off looking good this inning, and it'd be very deflating if they don't pick up something here. A lot more pressure on him than he thought going up there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. It's up and out of here into the archways. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Wow, talk about a man rising to the occasion. If this team rolls through the playoffs, I think he just made a convincing case for the MVP. Sure, it's only 1 game, but that's his 3rd homer of the game, and we're not done yet. This is the kind of stuff legends are made of.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Price ready with the 0-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. The pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the damage done here is the Astros get 4 runs on the grand slam. We're through 7 this afternoon, and the lead is stretched to 7-1. Joe Musgrove enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Joe Musgrove.
Ready once again, Xander Bogaerts. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And he pops it up back behind second base. Under it is Altuve, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, designated
There's
hitter.
a look at the inning by inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. Stepping into the box, Eduardo Nunez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Bouncer down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Hit on the ground toward the left. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Well, that's his 4th hit of the game, and he'll take it any way he can right there, an infield single. He doesn't care. That's a line drive in the books tomorrow.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Into the box, Mookie Betts. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. 2 out with the man at first. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. And here's one that misses as the count moves to 2-1 on the Boston right fielder. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Mitch Moreland would be next if they can keep this inning alive. From the stretch. And oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Another payoff pitch. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One-zero count. Here it is. That misses. 2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Here it comes, 2-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They're down 7-1. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Jose Altuve.
Now the first pitch here from Price.
That's a ball.
And that misses, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Grounded to third. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Now, it's not always about velocity. There's some Hall of Fame pitchers that didn't throw that hard, but they made a living with that pitch.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. 1-1.
1-1.
One out, nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Breaking ball. Called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Up next for the Astros, designated hitter.
Striding in once again,
Gattis.
Evan Gattis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
That's a ball.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Three and 0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here it comes on 3-0. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, strike 2.
3-2.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Now batting.
I know one thing. He
Right
earned
fielder.
that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit out towards second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him, as that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. They're on top 7-1. Luke Gregerson comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Luke Gregerson.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Pedroia.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Reddick coming on. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's
Now
1
batting,
away.
Number 11.
Into the box now, number 11. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
That is just a tough pitch to hit. As a hitter, you see that ball start right down the middle. You go to swing, and it disappears away from you.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Now batting, catcher Sandy.
Now at the plate,
Leon.
Sandy Leon. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Barring any late turnaround, this win would belong to Justin Verlander. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Seven to 1 the final today. Houston jump out to a 1-0 series lead. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Justin Verlander. The loss goes to Chris Sale. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Our paid attendance at Minute Maid Park this afternoon, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.